Okay, so I'm going to give you this tutorial on how to make a beaded tassel garland. Hi, I'm Rhonda with Halls from Home, and on my channel you can get lots of fun DIYs that are simple and easy. This one, let's just be honest, it took me a whole lot longer than I expected. But that's okay because it turned out really great. This is fairly long, as you can see here. And you can use this to go across your mantle, hang it on a wall above a bed, around your Christmas tree, lots of different ways to use this. And how I started was I bought some trim that had tassels already on the trim here. So I just had cut them off. Now you can make your own tassels, but I was looking at how to simplify my time. This did help, but I'll show you the process on why it was a little bit more time consuming than I expected. So what I do is I cut the tassel off completely, leaving this loop here. So you'll probably want to get in closer to see how that. So let's just start from the beginning. And we're going to clip this off here. Okay, we're going to make sure we clip that all the way, right? Well, it's because I didn't clip all the way through. Okay, so now we're left with this. I have some yarny kind of twiny string, and I cut them all the same in length. And then my tweezers helped where I could grab this string and I'm going to push it through this loop here. And usually it went pretty well for me, but sometimes, okay. So now I'm just gonna grab it and pull it through, okay. Now I knotted this at the base. You don't have to, but once I started doing that, I thought it would lay a little bit better than without it. So you just wanna be consistent with what you do. So there we are. I counted every 8 beads is where I placed my tassel. So we're just gonna count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna place it here and it's just a simple knot. And as you can see, I kind of just eyeballed the length, but you may want to actually measure that. Just one simple knot and you just tie it like this and cut it off fairly flush to the beads here. Okay. So on this strand, I think I just had to add 1 or 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, since that one's pre-done. And then on the ends, it would be a good idea to add a tassel, but as you can see on this one, my placement didn't turn out just perfect on the spacing of the beads, but we're just gonna go for it anyways and call it good. So clip that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So another one here, and then I'll just attach one here at this end. And then we're gonna have a really nice garland. You can, in one of my tutorials, I was showing how you can paint beads before you string them. Pretty easy to take a look at that. Or you can keep them strung together and just lightly, I'd hang them between some nails and then I just hand brush them, or you can stick the whole bead strand in a Ziploc bag with paint in it and kind of roll the beads around in the paint in the bag. And it's really not too messy. Then as you pull the beads out of the bag, you can just kind of brush some of the paint off so it's not like dripping or anything, and you'd pull it out and then you'd hang it up and let it dry. So that's a really easy way if you wanted some painted beads. But okay, on this one, we are gonna go ahead and, you know what, actually, I'm thinking I don't know if I really like this loop here. I should have tied it off with a bigger bead or something, but whatever. I won't tell anyone. I'm just gonna roll with it. So again, just tying this off. And There you go. Oops. So there is our garland. Yeah, so